anyone can live anywhere. But if you want to thrive, you know what I mean? If you want to strive and thrive, not just exist, then you have to have a certain kind of mindset. So.
Namaste and hello everyone, I'm your realtor Vivek Mongar here in Columbus, Ohio. And before we dive in, I want to welcome to our first episode of the podcast, The Chosen, also known as Chunieko. And today I have a very special guest with me, Anthony Alain.
My name is Anthony Alain, like I said. I've been a licensed realtor here in Columbus, Ohio for the last 3 years or so. I also have a car flipping business that I do on the side. I also invest in real estate, so I kind of do a little bit of everything. I'm also a full-time student at Franklin University. I'm getting my finance degree. So I kind of have a full schedule, as you would say. And I also try to go to the gym 5 times a week, as that's how we met.
Yeah. So, I mean, I know we're almost the same age, but you have so much going on for yourself. What is one advice that you would give me or any other young, any other
aspiring
young males? Yeah. Because I'm so inspired by you, bro.
I appreciate
You're doing a realtor like me, and then you have you sell cars on your side, and then you go to college too.
Yeah.
I'm so inspired, bro.
I appreciate it, man. Honestly, I'm not as great as you wanted me to be. I appreciate that.
And then you work out 5 days a week. Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say one advice I would give myself if I go back in time is believe in yourself more. That's something that I struggled with personally is believing in myself. I used to doubt myself a lot. I would always say oh, can I do this? Oh, should I do this? And I would have people in my circle. Some of them are family too, and they want what's good for me, but maybe they don't really know what's good for me. So they would tell me oh, don't invest in the stock market. It's too risky. It's a gamble. Oh, don't get your real estate license. Everyone does that. It's so saturated.
Yeah.
Oh, don't sell cars. It's too risky. Oh, you would have people coming back to you telling you they have problems with their car. So there's so many things that could go wrong with anything. But if you believe in yourself and you're putting in the work and you work on yourself, I think you could potentially make everything work out, God willing, of course.
I know, yeah.
So believing in yourself, that's the main thing.
I like that a lot. Because, even if they love you, they deep down, they don't trust you enough.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, especially with parents,
and
especially with my culture, I would say, I'm sure we have similar cultures when it comes to that, is our parents, they always want what's the best for you. And I think this is a universal thing. So I think the only people that want to see you do better than them is your parents. Those are the only people. It's really, I don't think you'll find any friends or maybe siblings that would want you to be better than them. I mean, obviously, that's not to say it's 100% the case, but I would say it's really the most likely case.
It is, yeah.
So sometimes they just want you to be too safe and secure. They want you to, just get a college degree. Oh, just get a job. Don't take any risk, because they don't want to see you get hurt. They don't want to see you be a failure. And getting hurt, failing, that's all a normal part of the process. You have to fail in order to succeed.
That's true.
So that's the problem with that, is they don't want to see you struggle at first to get there.
And then you'll never make it.
Yeah, you will miss out on all that potential that you have in you.
So I think failing is one of the biggest. It plays a bigger role in becoming successful.
Yeah, speaking about failure, something that I learned along the way, when I used to fail at something, I think, for example, the first car that I got to sell, I think it had a blown either engine or transmission. I don't remember. This was 5 years ago. So that was pretty much a setback, a failure, because that was all the money they had saved into that car. And then I had to borrow money to go fix that. And then I ended up selling it for a loss. So anyways, that failure, I almost cried at that time, because that's everything I had.
Yeah.
And then I was okay, this is a failure. Am I going to let this sink me down and I'm going to stay there, or am I going to learn from this? So with time from failing, I started learning. I heard someone tell me this actually. And then I started adopting that, is don't look at a failure as, why did this happen to me? Ask yourself this question instead. What is this trying to teach me? So for example, that case, I got a car that had a bad engine, let's say. What is this trying to teach me? Pay more attention to the car before you buy it.
Yeah.
Because on the auction website, you can listen to the engine to see if it's good or not. Mm-hmm. That one I did not listen to. So that was an expensive lesson that probably cost me $2,000. I was supposed to listen to the sound of the engine if there was any weird noises with it.
So learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, don't
just
say
be cautious.
Why me? Say, what is this trying to teach me?
Yeah.
that's again brings us back to the mindset. If you have that kind of mindset, I think nothing would stop you. You could potentially achieve anything you want with that mindset.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.